Hi there to all you beloved people watching this program. My name is Ibulama, or Nikita as most people know me. Today I am very excited because today we as Paramis Tower of Light start a new series so needed by Western European humanities. To learn Bible knowledge and wisdom that most people have forgotten is a privilege. Thanks for watching this program. With me is Altizator, or Ernst as most people know him by now. Ernst is the CEO of Paramis Tower of Light on Earth. You can read more about Ernst and the 82 books he has written on deity science, psychic and spiritual development, and many more. Do not miss out on the previous series we compiled. All these series of programs are on our website in the YouTube section on the main page.
Thank you, Nikita, for presenting this program with me. And hi to all our friends out there watching this program. All thanks to the Most High and the guides He appointed over me who helped me to compile this series. I am just as excited as you, Nikita. I cannot wait. I can see the outcome of this all, and it's going to be beautiful. When I ended the previous series, I thought about what series would be next. I spiritually meditated on it, and within minutes I heard one of my guides said, "You studied to be a preacher of the true light side deities and their kingdoms. Do it on paper." I am a deity scientist researcher for the best part of 50 years now. Nikita, like me, knows theology but researches true deity science. She passed grade 11 Paramis True Deity Science cum laude, and she mastered Militia in Tapping Science cum laude by successfully tapping in dimension 190 light side. Nikita, I am very proud to have you next to me.
If you find this program interesting, you are welcome to subscribe to be notified of forthcoming programs. If you know people who will find these programs interesting, please feel welcome to share these programs with them. I promise you that these programs contain info you have never heard of before. This is not a Christian series, but a Paramis Tower of Light series, focusing on the oldest deity wisdom possible. In today's program, we discuss the origin and contents of Psalm 91, which according to me is one of the most wisdom-containing psalms in the Bible to bring any strayed human soul on the correct track again. The Third World War and threatening civil war in South Africa are on hand, while most white Christians are light-side God-forsaken at the moment, not knowing where to seek the Most High, God of all so-called gods.
In South Africa, the Christian Trinity God led the whites to the biggest spiritual downfall ever recorded in history. As promised in 1992-94 here in South Africa, this Trinity God would have fixed his utopia, his heaven, in South Africa if the whites, who were the only ones who could vote by law, voted yes, and the ANC govern South Africa. Not all whites are mind control. We see and experience firsthand what the utopia of Jesus and his Father looks like. A real satanic nest of corruption, murder, and dark side satanic laws. We are experiencing it right now. For most of them, never a Jesus as a Messiah or a Trinity God without a name to follow ever again in future.
Who wrote Psalm 91? The Midrash states that Psalm 91 was composed by Moses on the day he completed the building of the tabernacle in the desert. The verses describe Moses' own experience entering the tabernacle. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Oh, Nikita, this is so beautiful. I would like to read that part again. Listen, people out there. Yeah, that could be you. that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Moses, yeah, you know, Nikita and friends, I never thought Moses wrote this psalm. I thought it was Moses, David or Solomon or one of those. And yes, years and years ago when I did research on this and wrote book 2, I discovered that it was Moses and not David also. Now Moses, as a priest, one of God's servants in his house, speaks in verses 1, 3 to 8 and 9b to 13. Someone praying to God speaks in verses 2 and in verse 9a. God, as the Most High, Torah Yahweh Goria, speaks in verses 14 to 16. Now listen to the following. Verses 14 to 16, where God as the Most High speaks, he says, because he has set his love up on me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on a high. Listen to this. Why? Because he knows my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Why? Because he knows my name. You cannot pray to a title and say, Dear God, because then you are actually speaking or addressing the whole deity, light side as well as dark side. You know, that could be very problematic. I think this is the main reason why Christianity became a disaster. You know, something you cannot be proud of.
There is a reason why the Most High will do all this to his upright followers like he did unto his servant Moses. The reason is because he or they who follow the Most High know his name. A few Western Christians know the name of the Most High.
In the Bible Concordance of Strong's, and listen very carefully, the ISBN number of the specific Bible Concordance of Strong's is 0-917006-01-1. In that Bible Concordance, we learn the title God or Lord to mean the plural of one God, like in gods, goddesses, demigods, demigoddesses, God families, God words plural, endless. For more than 7,000 times, a God's name in the Christian Bible has been removed and replaced by the title God or Lord. If you pray to the title God, you are praying to Satan also, because Satan is also a living God, a fallen God of sin, which means to trespass against the what? The provisions of the cosmic laws. If you tell me God says this or God said that, tell me the name of the God you are referring to, the name of the God whose kingdom you are representing here on earth. And take note, tell me the name of a real God. Not a Messiah or a prophet or an angelical being's name. A real God's name. Why is it important, do you think, Nikita?
Ernst, because Psalm 91 starts with the words of Moses confirming that he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. In one psalm's heading, two different titles or two different gods are found. One title to the Most High, while the other title refers to the Almighty. Read it again. It is two different gods that Moses is referring to. We know who the Most High is, but who is the Almighty Moses is referring to?
We know of the deity's hierarchical structure, that we know, among others, the Almighty Creator God of our third dimension. What's his name? Kaizoret Yahweh. We also know the Almighty, there's another Almighty that we know of, so-called God, appointed over the armies of the Most High Torah Yahweh Goria. This Almighty's name is Labeth. Labeth is the chief general over the armies of the Most High. In this case, Moses was most probably referring to the Almighty of armies, Labeth, who will keep Moses, or such a servant as Moses, of the Most High safe.
Now that we have the names of two of the endless Almighty so-called gods, what is the name of the Most High?
The name of the Most High is Yahweh. Praise his name. And yes, the Most High resides in his secret place, which I told you about where this secret place is in one of the previous series program Z, named Kaito, which is located in the 13th star house system, Ritmos, which is unknown to most people on earth. If you believe in the rapture, if you're a Christian and you believe in the rapture, that program is for you. Remember, program Z in one of the previous series, its name is Kaito. As above, so below, and as above, so above. There are endless so-called God families, which makes it easy to understand that all so-called gods must have surnames. The surname of the Most High Torah, praise his name, is Goria, like in the Gregorian singers, Gregoria. In this case, Goria, Yahweh Goria, praise his name. His rank and title, Torata and Re, spells out that he is the Most High. Torata Re actually means Most High. No one higher than him. He makes the rules. No other rules must ever be the opposite of what he says, or transgressions of one of his laws.
That is not all. Endless so-called gods on endless planets up to the heaven or dimension 100 have different ranks and subtitles. So-called gods on planets in dimension 101 to dimension 200 are called Hefkanams. These Hefkanams are the much higher in rank and power than gods. The higher we go, the higher the ranks, titles and power. The Most High mentioned in Psalm 91's title and rank is Torata Re.
Thank you, Nikita. Now that we know the name, surname and title and rank of the Most High, we know the name of our so-called God to which we pray and in whose service we are. We can mention that the Most High is our God. When? When can we say that the Most High is our God? Only if we are active in his service and living according to his cosmic laws and his code of conduct, of which nothing is known by most Western people as Christians or their dunamis pastors, reverends and deans, or fathers who studied theology as church management and not deity science. What else do we need to do to be noticed by him, by the Most High? That is, if we are not in his service already.
The Most High, Torah Yahweh Goria, gave the reasons himself in Psalm 91, verses 14 to 16, why he will do all this to his chosen ones in the case of Moses. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. How do we set all our love on him as the Most High? By loving him more than any other life form on earth, including our spouses, children, family or friends, including money and earthly treasures. Nothing comes before the Most High.
We spend at least, we as Baramas members, we spend at least 8 hours of every 24-hour day active in his service. Why? Because that is what we heard from him, what he expects from each and every one of us. The first 8 hours of every day belongs to him. Doesn't matter where we put it, just don't put it there where your brain is already tired working through the day and now you want to honor him and study his things. That is why we know about the true light side deity kingdoms of the Most High that we know today. We know him as the Most High in everything we do. The Most High invited us by saying, know me in everything you do, then I will straighten your path. We do it, and our path are straightened out by the Most High's forces. We who are in his service do not give orders to him during prayers, but we receive orders from him. When we pray to him, we thank him all the way. What we are entitled to ask if we are active in his service is deity knowledge and wisdom. Why? Because that is what we are supposed to preach and to spread all over the world. To whom? The Israelites in scatter. Those who are among the other countries' people.
We are not at the steering wheel of our lives on earth. The Most High is at the steering wheel of our individual lives on earth. He leads the way and we follow him, never the other way around. We live according to what he wrote in his book of life and his book of names. We study to have two-way communication with him, and we do it daily. We are never ashamed of the Most High and his light side kingdoms. We are never silent when we need to pray. Even in a restaurant, we will take hands and give our thanksgiving to him. Deity science is not a religion, but rather a lifestyle of the light side kingdoms of the Most High and their representatives. Their codes of conduct on earth in the school of learning. We practice on earth to be qualified to enter the true light side kingdoms after we have finished Earth's school of learning. By following the Most High, Toratara Yahweh Goria, we experience the following as written in Psalm 1 verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night. We as his chosen ones meditate and learn his laws daily, while we are tapped into the higher light side dimensions.
If we do all this, Nikita, what else can we expect? The Most High says, I will set him on high. Why? Because he knows my name. If you call upon God during your prayers, all the dark side fallen gods, Hefkanams, etc., can and will answer you, especially if they cannot see the light of the Most High radiating from you, or if they cannot see light side guardians like guides and angels around you. If you are in his service, etc., call him on his title, his rank, his name, and his surname, and live strictly according to the provisions of the cosmic law and the codes of conduct of the Most High.
The Most High says, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. There is your proof. Call him by his name, and not by the lower rank and titles, gods or Lord. That is why he has a rank, a title, a name, and a surname.
Yeah, you know, Nikita and friends, I know that this is also one of the big reasons Christianity came to a fall. They pray to God, and of course Satan listened, because this is now him that promised them in 92, 94 of the previous century in South Africa, if you vote yes, so that the ANC can govern South Africa, the Trinity God will fix his utopia in South Africa. I mean, now we can see what it is all about. If they didn't throw away the Old Testament to forgot his name, like we pray to him when I was a child, we call him on his name. Yahweh, not Jesus or anything else. The Most High also says, I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. What more do you and I need? In the Old Testament, which modern Christianity rejected with contempt, in the history of the real Israel, not the Jewish seed line of Esau Edom, who never did service in Egypt like the 12 tribes of Israel, the sons of Jacob, are numerous proofs of who is in charge and will forever be overruling in charge, namely the Most High or the satanic forces ruling earth. The cosmic law effect of, if you do this, that will happen to you. So it will never be that Satan will win any fight on earth or anywhere.
The Christian Bible's Old and New Testaments sworn with evidence that all the cosmic laws are still in place even throughout the history of different humanities on earth. The satanic forces ruling as the New World Order do not approve of the Most High, nor his cosmic laws, nor his codes of conduct. That is why the New World Order and most world leaders in Satan's service rejoice in Satan's laws and will always reject the cosmic laws of the Most High.
If you are a white Western person stranded in a sea of fake religions and searching for a true light side God, think of the following, and before I read it to you, never think of it that, a lot of people in South Africa, now that they see what the utopia of their Trinity God looks like, and they experience it, now they think as follows: if this is God, there is no God. In other words, they don't believe in a God anymore. So don't be with that mindset. Come by and, walk the straight path. Listen to this program over and over if you can. Now for the questions. Are you willing to respect and do everything we shared with you in terms of conditions, or in the terms and conditions of serving the Most High? Are you willing not to be at the steering wheel of your life on earth, but to follow where he leads you in all your ways? I can promise you 99% of them said no. Are you willing, when you pray, never to give orders to him ever again? The Most High is your boss, not your servant. Every time you give him an order to do, it's something that you are going to regret, even after this life. So never do it again.
Are you willing to live according to the provisions of the cosmic laws alone? Are you willing to study and preach this gospel to our white Israelite 12 tribes in the scattering? Are you willing to serve and meditate so that you can study the higher and lower vibrating dimensions? Are you willing to learn to talk two-way Barami's communication with him? Are you willing that he leads and you follow him? Never to be at the steering wheel of your life on earth.
Nikita, the satanic world leaders and their followers, especially among the white Christians, will tell you that if you pray to a God which has or that has terms and conditions, or a God who smote his enemies with wrath, you better get a new God without terms and conditions. What a joke. Can you imagine earth without any rules on it? It is what we experience here. So how can they call themselves intelligent and they see all this and they come with that? I mean, really? To all those people I want to say, learn from what happens when there are no terms and conditions in a household or in a country. What are the results of it? I mean, it's chaos. If you cannot see and realize this, you are not only psychically and spiritually blind, but additionally non-informed about true deity science. Look what happened in South Africa after apartheid. The cosmic law of authenticity was rejected by the Christians here. We live in a satanic fool's paradise voted for by the white fools in 1992-94 here in South Africa, where there is no fair law presently at all. Our request to you is to preach your views to follow or to fellow fools living in the same fool's paradise as you. So yes, it's obvious.
I believe that if you out there are serious about finding a true light side God leading you on a true light side kingdom path, you know now where to find such a God. Everything you need to know is on our website, Barama's Tower of Light. In our next spiritual program, we will share wisdom and info on the love, spoken of in 1 Corinthians 13. Do not miss out on it. What you understand about the love is what Christianity mind-controlled you to believe it is. We will unveil the truth. Until next time, love and light.
Bye.
Bye.